This video will contain spoilers. This was like a long time in the making. Initially I just kept on forgetting to do the Ratchet and Clank end review, and then eventually decided, you know what, I'm going to watch Alien Romulus tomorrow, so might as well wait until the end then do it. um, Probably sound like a clear my throat again. And I don't remember what I was saying because of that. Yeah, I thought, I'll just wait until I watch Alien, then I can do both of them together, because I don't really like doing one thing on one video because they're usually quite short, unless I just yap. But to try and prevent that, I'm going to go immediately into this end review, Ratchet and Clank, or middle and end review, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I thought it's too short. I'm beating it too fast. That I'll just combine both reviews into one. So maybe it's because the game had a difficulty on it, but surprisingly, it was very easy. The only times I ever really died was during non-combat bits, like falling off during platforming sections and stuff like that. I know that I haven't played all of them, but it's surprising how they are able to come up with new ideas and it's still fresh. I gotta say that with the beginning review, but there is something that they want me to add to that. I think it might be because, Yakuza is a grounded, mostly, thriller, whereas this is, it's a sci-fi. They can do basically anything they want, especially with now the multiverse in this one. And I'm gonna be honest, if they just completely abandoned Ratchet and Clank and just made Rivet and Kit, I'd have no problem with that. But still, with more Ratchet and Clank, it's just Rivet and Kit. Very, very written well, as is the rest of the game, but just those two were done. I've never seen Despicable Me 3, but I have a feeling that Drew just sucks it. It's just Gru with hair. Maybe a slightly different accent, but Rivet is her own person, even though that she is just her dimensions equivalent to Ratchet. Yeah, because it's been trophies glitched out for me. There was one where you had to buy all the weapons, and I did buy all the weapons. Didn't get the trophy for it. When I realised that I didn't have that many trophies left, I thought, fuck it, I'll platinum it. But because that glitched out, I decided I'm not going to go through the effort to get the others. And yeah, I'll just move on from there. Would I have more things to say if I didn't do it so late? Anyway, Alien Romulus. By the way, I didn't search up Romulus Alien. I searched up Romulus, and then the alien part just showing up. Universally positive ratings, directed by Fede Alvarez, Origin Cinema. Isabella Merced. I'm be honest, when I first heard about this, I thought it was like the film equivalent to Black Mesa. And what I mean by that is that ever since Black Mesa came out, people have treated it like it is a full game, when it's not a full game. It is just basically a mod. And it's just a HD remaster of Half-Life 1. People keep on treating that as if it's its own thing. You'll have Let's Players who do Let's Plays of Half-Life, and then Let's Plays of Black Mesa. And I fucking hate that. And I thought this was going to be like that, where it's a fan film, but people treat it like it's Hollywood. And then after Madam Web came out, I saw Isabel Merced was going to be in this, and I was like, right, I get Madam Web is the worst film I've ever seen, but they wouldn't have got just non-actors. So maybe this is like a full Hollywood thing, and it turns out it was. And the trailer came out, and I was like, this looks quite good, but I'm a bit put off by Fede Alvarez because I didn't like Don't Breathe, although that's just because the timing of me watching it was shit. And I mean, I fucking loved Calls, and I liked Evil Dead 2013, but it's just Don't Breathe that put me off for some reason. And now that I've seen this, I gotta say, this is my favourite Alien film. It is fucking terrifying. It's the terrifying bits about it are cheap jump scares with a mixture of really good tension, but it's the fact that it uses really good tension that makes it good. Like, Immaculate had no tension; it was just jump scares, and I jumped, but it was whatever. And this was more like First Omen with its tension. So fucking love that. I had to actually look away during, I think it was Tyler's death scene. And then when it comes to the plot of the film, the only other thing I have to say about it is that I don't like that they did that human xenomorph hybrid, because they attempted it with Resurrection and it was shit. And it wasn't shit because it looked bad, it was shit because it was shit. And this, they done it well. Like, it was fucking, like, they made something scarier than the xenomorphs. But, and as terrifying as it was, it doesn't make sense. And I did say this to people watching it, was because I watched it with Dylan and Ginger, and then Harry had seen it on his own. And they said that, oh, but it's because Isabella Merced injected herself with I'm just going to call it the serum. But I mean, I don't get how that would make a difference. Especially with when they showed the rat taking the serum. The bit that popped out of it looked just like your regular xenomorph. So why would it pop out as a half-human with a human? I've never seen what a rat xenomorph looks like, but it's just... It's not consistent. But it's very forgivable because it was just so scary. And I've got nothing else to say about that. As for the production value, there were bits that kind of... I got the same feeling that I got when I watched the Netflix Cowboy Bebop, where it isn't, but it does kind of give you the vibe of like a Corridor video, or back when they made skits, where this is some high budget shit for YouTube, not some regular budget shit for Hollywood. But once actually, like, the plot actually started, that went away. Or maybe I was just too busy being scared. And last thing I have to say, David Johnson, the guy who played Andy, fucking amazing performance. I don't know if he has like autism or something in real life, but he done a really good job of playing that. I don't want to say autistic robot because that doesn't really make sense, but that's basically what Andy was. And then when he became intelligent, for lack of a better word, the way that he switched just like that was incredible. Even if he still did keep parts of that autism there.